Okay, I'm Dave Matthews, come from Brighton in England.
Yeah.
I've been flying hang gliders since 1988.
Yeah.
I'm current British Open Series champion, US Nationals champion.
It's
just great fun. I mean, flights like yesterday,
Yeah.
just getting all the way around a fairly tricky course. It was only 77 kilometres, but it was quite a difficult task.
Yeah.
And just the feeling of coming into goal and just literally scraping across the line and getting the glide around. I mean, it was just a fantastic feeling, and it reminded me a little bit of when I first started flying.
Yeah.
And you know, the first flights you do when you get a little bit of height, and you know, you get up and look down and think this is great.
Yeah.
And yesterday just felt a little bit like that, where you know, it was very touch and go whether we were going to make it or not, and just scraping across the line was a fantastic feeling. Most memorable flight, I suppose the most memorable one was the long one in Texas last year in the World Championships.
Yeah.
285 kilometres I think it was, and I remember looking at the task board at the task briefing and seeing the numbers there and thinking, my God, that's going to be a long task. We never really thought we stood much of a chance until probably about the third day. I mean, we were lying second after the first day, and the second day we came in first, and we really just kept the consistency going and kept in first place throughout the competition.
Yeah.
And there were some good pilots there that year.
And do you think you'll be able to do it again next year?
I think we stand a fairly good chance. Yeah, I mean, you know, the air. I mean, I'm fairly familiar with the area. Most of the pilots in the team should be fairly familiar with the area as well. So I think we stand a fairly good chance. Yeah. Yeah, well, when that on the spur of the moment, it's difficult to remember all your flights, isn't it?
Oh, well, tell us that one. The flight to goal record.
Flight to goal record. That was from, I can't even remember where it's from now. Merthyr to
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. Yeah, 174 kilometres was it?
Wow.
And that was a little bit of a dodgy final glide, a little bit like yesterday's actually, where I'd got the numbers slightly wrong, and I thought the GPS was telling me I could make it, and it was actually telling me I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And I looked at the church in the distance and thought, yeah, I should just be able to make that. And it was a bit touch and go, but
Yeah.
managed to scrape in just about. But that was the longest flight to goal that we've done in the British competition ever, I think, isn't it?
Well, it was the longest flight to goal in the UK, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a record. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a good flight.